AngularJS. So in this session we are going to see a directive named ng-include. It is used to include an HTML page in another HTML page. So in this session we are going to see how to include an existing HTML page in another HTML page using AngularJS directive named ng-include. Okay, so just to save time, I already have created an application ANGI. The application name is ANGI, and then in this you can see the web app folder. Underneath I have created the lib folder, and in this I have placed the AngularJS files, right? And then I have created two HTML files. One is index.html file and the other one is main.html file. I'm going to call this index.html file in the main.html file. I mean, I am going to include this index.html file in this main.html file, and I have created the Angular demo.js module. All right, so that's it. So you can see the Angular ang demo.js. In this I have created the module named ang demo, and I have created the controller named angctrl. All right, and in this I have created an object. I have created a property that is nt, which holds first name and last name. All right, that's been assigned with the value Thiruchitrampalam, and last name is assigned with the value n. Okay, and then I create a function that is named full name. The function name is full name. All right, and in this function, what I do, I just return the first name and last name. Right, that's it. So these stuff, and then go to index.html. Here I have named the page as index using the title element, and then using the script element I have linked the AngularJS to this HTML, and then using the script element I have included the ang-demo.js Angular file. All right, that is ang-demo is a module, right? So that's been included to this HTML file, and then using the div element I just added the AngularJS app, that is Angular module ang-demo, and then the controller angctrl, and then I have created two text boxes using input element, and in this I have done the two-way binding using the data-ng-module. all right, and then I have using the double braces I have called the full name function, full name method. All right, I have called the method full name. So these stuff, whatever I have explained till now, these things we have seen in the previous sessions of AngularJS. all right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make use of this index.html. I'm going to call this index.html in main.html. all right, that is, I'm going to add this index page in this main page. Okay, in other words, I'm going to include this index page in this main page. Okay, how do I do? Using the directive AngularJS directive named ng-include. all right, so now in this main page, main.html, you can see the title element I have given main, and then I have included the angular.js angular.js. I have included the Angular to this HTML main.html using the angular.js file. all right, so how do I include? I make use of the script element, and then you can see the script element, and here I have included the Angular module named ang-demo.js. okay, and then go to the new div element. Here I have make use of the module which I have created, ang demo. Alright, I make use of the module named ang demo, and then the controller ang ctr. Okay, here now I'm gonna make use of I'm gonna include this index page within this main page. Okay, how do I do? Go to div, create div. Okay, create div element, and within this an attribute named in data-ng-include. Okay, and this attribute is assigned with the value whatever the HTML page we would like to include within this page, that HTML page name should be given. So we would like to include the page is main, I mean index, right? So here you can see the index.html. So that page we would like to include this index.html index page within this main page. So I need to give the name of the HTML page. So I just give the name of the file. So index.html. Okay, that's it. It should be this the index.html. It should be within double quotes as well as single quotes. Okay, I need to use single quotes. That's it. So I'm going to run this. So you can see here, just to ensure that we are on the main page, I just give a text. I use the text font element, HTML element, just to increase the font size, h1, and here I give main.html. Alright, so just to ensure that we are on the main.html page. Okay, I'm going to run this application, AngularJS application. When I run this, you can see we will be on the main.html file, and then that page would include this index page. Alright, so index page does have two text box, and then whatever the text box content that would be displayed underneath. Alright, so I'm going to run this. So you can see on the title of the name of the page is main. So that's what I have given, and you can see the main.html, right? So main, here you can see the title is main. All right, and then you can see I have given main.html. That's the reason you can see main.html. Okay, okay, and then you can see two text boxes, so that I have created. I mean, you can see after main.html you can see two text boxes, right? How come it happens? So here the control, it calls the index.html. all right, so now the control goes to the index.html. here you can find two text boxes that's been created using the input element, right? So that those text boxes are displayed on the view page. All right, and then you can see whatever the text content that is displayed on the underneath the text box. All right, that's been done using the full name, by calling the full name method. All right, that's been done. So now in this text box you can see, so that's the reason you can see the text box here. All right, so this text box which holds Thiruchitrampalam, the value, and then n. How come it happens? So go to the text box, input element, text box. Here you can see nt.first name, the value. You can see the ng-model attribute, and then you can see the value nt.first name. Right, so go to ang-demo.js. you can see nt property and then first name, that's been assigned with the Thiruchitrampalam value, right? That's the reason you can see Thiruchitrampalam here. Okay, and then last name is assigned. Go to index.html. you can see in the next text box you can see nt.last name, that's the value nt.last name is assigned to the ng-model attribute. So go to ang demo, nt property is here, and then last name is here, which is assigned with the value n, capital N. Alright, so here you can see in the second text box capital N. That's the reason you can see that, right? And then what I have done, I have just used the two. So and then what I have done, I have used the two braces, and within this I call the method full name. Alright, so which exists in the ang demo.js module. So you can see the full name. You can see this is the module ang demo, and you can see the function named full name. Alright, so this method is called, and in turn it returns first name and last name. That is first name and last name, Thiruchitrampalam and N. Alright, so that's the reason you can see Thiruchitrampalam, okay, and then N. Okay, alright, so if I make any changes here, that will be reflected underneath here. So you can see I just remove the first name, okay, and I'm gonna type. So if I remove the last name, that will be the underneath whatever the text, that will be removed. Alright, so whatever I give it in the first text box as well as on the second text box, that will be displayed underneath the text box. Alright, so what I do here, I just give just consider I just give Chennai, okay, and then I give Tamil Nadu. Alright, so you can see Chennai and Tamil Nadu. Alright, just for example I give it any text. Alright, so whatever the text you give, that reflects here. So here I'm gonna change it to Thiruchitrampalam, and then here I remove this and I give N. Okay, that's it. So in this session what we have seen, we got to know an AngularJS directive named ng-include. So this directive ng-include, that is used to include a page within another page. Right, that is used to include a HTML page in another HTML page. Alright, so that's for the session. Thanks for watching. Bye.